Out there. Good morning, AHCC family. Guess what? I did it. I've given back to my beloved church and started a monthly gift commitment. Now, don't get me twisted though. It isn't much. I'm a stubborn, bougie, somewhat broke millennial with a complicated relationship to money who lives in a Hartford loft on his own with student loan debt and bill payments for too many things every which of way of yonder. But like a tither from my Virginian Pentecostal roots, I started somewhere. I've monetarily started to sow back into what I call this spiritual abode that has changed my life, allowed me to bare my soul to audiences, loved ones, and chosen family, while continuing to foster and nurture my spiritual, emotional, physical, and artistic journey. Barnaby Horton, where is he? Oh, at graduation. Yeah, he's been pressing me to do this for about a month now. Literally months, actually. And I was on board initially, but I was patiently waiting for that divine connection. What do I say to my people when this service comes? On an episode of Jermaine doing soul work while wickedly busy, that's when it hit me. During the final stages of preparation for the world premiere of An American Requiem by Edward Tyler, I started feeling that divine nudge to actually put my love of church into action, which meant it was important to testify to Jermaine's real life experiences, the singing artist and the human. At the conclusion of that Requiem performance, I was undeniably solid. From the pulpit to the lectern to the ambo, whatever purpose it serves, the area footage of this sacred stage that we are here on right now, from every corner has a special anointing attached to it. From oratorio, like right now, to song, every single memorable vocal breakthrough I've experienced over my life and career since 2017 has happened in this church, not a theater or opera house or concert hall, as I was academically trained to assume. This was the platform that made space for me, my journey, my real life experiences, my history, my humanity, and my healing. This holy place is cemented in a special place in my heart, and I thank my spiritual foremothers and forefathers who've sown seeds of divine human elevation on these church grounds. I am who I have grown into because of this church. And as of May 15th, I think I have started to act more accordingly. Love you all. Take it away, Sally.
Oh, wow.
Oh my gosh.
You never want to follow Jermaine or an animal trick. Okay. Anyway, good morning. My name is Sally Tresselt, and I am here this morning with a simple message. Why am I coming to the table to support this year's campaign? I love this church. My husband Tom and I, along with our two children, then ages 5 and 8, came to AHCC in 1977. I joined the choir, sang in the Boar's Head, and I was hooked. We joined the church that spring, 1978. Yes, that was 47 years ago. Looking back, there are so many memories of this church enriching my life. First, the music. I've never missed singing in the Boar's Head, plus working backstage. And I've had the privilege of making music with this amazing, amazing choir. And with Jack Pott and Susan Carroll in charge, we became a family, probably the largest small group in the church. And speaking of small groups, I have been a member of a wonderful women's Christian sharing group that has been meeting twice a month for over 40 years. But what else? Volunteering the thrift shop, the Moms United Against Violence Beads Project, the Summer Puppet Art Project with the neighborhood kids, the Crisis Food Pantry, the Arts Committee, Outreach, and in the year 2000, Tom and I co-chaired with Marty and Kathy Becker the successful Dreams to Reality campaign that resulted in our second floor renovation and the entire reconfiguration of our side entrance, complete with handicap accessibility. So many ways to get involved, to either help our community or to help this church. Those were the fun activities. But Asylum Hill has always also been there for me in the hard times. Over these 47 years, I have lost both of my parents, my brother at age 50, my sister at 56, and 3 years ago, lost my dear husband, Tom, after an 8-year struggle with Alzheimer's and almost complete hearing loss. I watched this charming man who had been a moderator on search committees, years in the Boar's Head, even acted on Theater Hill, become a quiet, reclusive shadow of his former self. His world and mine became smaller and smaller. But Asylum Hill was here to help me through the difficult times. Yes, highs and lows, but so many reasons I love and support this church. We have 3 amazing ministers. There's not a Sunday that I leave without having words of inspiration to take home with me that week. We are so lucky. And our community meals, we started out as a project for the pandemic, and now we are still providing meals from our neighbor. This truly makes me smile. One of the favorite things I tell about this church is this: we welcome anyone who walks through that door. They don't have to believe everything that's in the Bible, or pay dues, or even be solid on their spiritual path. They are welcome, complete with sharing communion with us. That's huge. And so I am happy to give back to Asylum Hill, to come to the table, to make my pledge supporting the exciting projects ahead, and to say thank you for how it has enriched my life. And so, when people say, where do you go to church? I say Asylum Hill, and I am proud of it.